brush.
Hi beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back. So today I look weird. I have my eyes done, which is weird, and my face isn't. So I'm always someone who does my base face, then my eyes. I feel like it just makes way more sense, and everyone has their own makeup routine. Today we're going to do a get ready with me video, but in a different way because I'm going to try 3 different makeup techniques that are popular, but I just don't use personally. I feel like everyone has their own routine, and when they change it up, maybe they'll be more open to trying new things. I want to try a lot of different styles and stuff this year, so I'm going to change up my makeup routine today, starting with the eyes being done before the face. But let's talk about other techniques that I'm going to do today. I'm going to use a foundation brush. I'm going to use my foundation on a brush. I'm a die-hard sponge person. I think I maybe have done my foundation on like half of my face with a brush one time for a video. Never in my daily life have I used a foundation brush, just as for all my foundation. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, I'm a sponge person. I know it soaks up some product, but like it feels so much easier just to bounce into my skin and stuff. Also, one other thing is I'm going to do my concealer after I do my eye makeup. So like my lower eyeshadow and everything, all of that is already done. I see people on makeup reviews all the time having all our eye makeup done, then doing their face. Like I said, I do face first, but even when I do like my eyes and then not my foundation for like a foundation review, I never have my lower eyeshadow done. So today we're going to do my concealer after my eye makeup. I feel like I'm going to concealer on my bottom lash or something. I don't know. It's weird. And then I'm going to use all cream products and no powder for my contour, blush, and highlights. I do sometimes use a cream product on my base face before I set my face with powder, but I never just use the cream. I always like put a topper highlighter or something on top with powder, just because I feel like when I put setting powder over the cream products, sometimes they're not the most bold in the world. So yeah, those are the 3 things I'm going to do today differently in my makeup routine, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first things first, my hair has this weird crink to it because I just let it like dry how it did when I came out of the shower. I didn't brush it out or anything, so it has like some weird wavy crinkiness to the ends that I'm kind of digging, so I left. And while I prime my face, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my shop, theopencrypt.com. I worked today on restocking a bunch of wax melts and a few candles as well. Also restocked socks in 3 different styles. We added a new style, so we have 3 different styles now. We also have Infinite Galaxy stress balls, as well as healing stones and opalite and sodalite. So yeah, expanded some shop items. I'm not very good at expanding the Etsy yet, but if you check out my shop on theopencrypt.com, I'd appreciate it. I've been working on expanding new products. I actually made a huge investment last week on getting my own heat press, so a lot of products are sublimated by hand, and I have to go across town to do those big things still, but I bought a smaller device to do some, like the socks and small sublimation things here, which was an investment for sure, for everything I needed, but I'm hoping it pays off in the long run, and hopefully I can pay everything down. So yeah, thank you guys so much. My face is primed. Let's start off with foundation. So for foundation, I'm going to use the new Yves Saint Laurent Bare Skin Look Tint. This is supposed to be a skin tint. Some people say when you use a brush, you can get to a medium coverage, and I don't know that because I always use a sponge. So we're going to see if I can like get good coverage today with this, and I'm also going to use this Sigma Flat Kabuki in F80, which is kind of a semi-dense just brush, you know, a face foundation brush. Kabuki brushes are good for foundations, I guess, but I'm not familiar with using them, so I'm just going to directly squirt it up here. Let's go like a squirt and a half, just amount there. And this is gonna be so weird for me. Like I feel like it's not gonna blend as well as I use a sponge. I feel like I'm gonna have streaks. I don't know, but let's see. And I'm just gonna talk through this because it's still get ready with me. It's not like a, you know, a whole product try on video or anything. So I just said I expanded my shop's equipment, which is so nice. Kind of ruined the apartment though because I have this giant printer like several feet in the sky that I get a stand for that would not fit on any stand we saw at IKEA that was like reasonably priced. So I went to Home Goods and got a stand. We have this giant printer in the room now, and then the heat press to, you know, dye everything into the fabrics is in our dining room, which is weird, but you know, it sucks a lot of power, and I didn't want the circuit breaker to pop, and that seemed like the best place for it where the cats wouldn't get near it, because I don't let them in the room with me when I'm working, just for, you know, sanitary and everything. So it's been a little bit different. The house is a little bit, the apartment's a little bit messy at the moment. I really feel like we're outgrowing this apartment at a rapid rate. But, you know, also the housing market's so crazy that who knows what's going to happen this year, but really are just outgrowing this apartment with me trying to expand my shop. You know, he has a VR set up. We just have a lot of stuff in general. So yeah, I really want to get out of this apartment ASAP, but you know, it's like $3 grand if we want to break our lease, and that's money that I don't really have to just give people to let me out of something, you know, but we'll figure it out. I mean, if we find a house we absolutely love and we, you know, get approved for a good loan or something, we'll see if we can buy a house this year, which is going to be amazing. And I'm not someone who thinks about like an investment in the same way some people do. People are like, oh, this is our starter home. Probably gonna move out in like 5 years, you know, improve it and, you know, hopefully make a couple dollars on it. I'm not looking to buy a place as an investment to make a couple dollars on later. I hate moving so much. It is the worst stressful, draining process, expensive process in the world. We move. I'm not moving again. We get divorced. I'm keeping the house. Like, I don't plan on ever divorcing him, of course. No one ever wants that. I was just saying, like, I do not want to move again, y'all. This is it for me. So let's make sure I get a place that's enough space, you know, but also not expensive. Like, I don't want that huge debt lingering over me. Anyways, this is my foundation. It really was not hard to blend out. I feel like it really didn't soak up much product in the brush. It was fine, actually. I was really thinking I was gonna hate it. I feel like this is too tan for my neck, and this is like the lightest shade, I think. In 2. This is new 2. This is 2. I think the other one had a yellow undertone or something. It's too tan, but it's gonna be fine for this video experiment. Next up, I just want to use a sponge so bad for my concealer. Okay. I'm just gonna apply my concealer, and we're gonna blend it out with a brush. Okay. I brought a smaller brush too, but I think I'm just gonna use this one because I can just kind of pinch if needed. This is the Shape Tape in Creamy, by the way, because I need that Shape Tape coverage still, and I'm using the Creamy one because we're using like a skin tint that's kind of dewy for the foundation. I just want it to really match. But yeah, that's the goals. It's like keep expanding the business, the little small shoppy business, which is all me, and then to hopefully buy a house this year. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm just wishing it into existence. Maybe it won't happen. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to make it happen. Just like I'm going to try not to get my concealer into my lower eyeshadow or mascara. It's kind of hard. Like, I'm just blending down, you know, because I can't blend up towards my waterline or anything because I have eyeliner on. I can't get it in my mascara. I can't get it in this, you know, where your eyeball bulges out and I have lower shadow there. I can't get it there either. And Akasha is crying. Akasha is the sweetest baby. She's so sweet. She's so cute. But, oh my god, I'm not getting another cat anymore. She's so much work. Like, it's been a really long time since I had, like, a baby cat, you know? And she's so much work. I'm gonna ask for y'all's, like, be nice, you know? Because I want people to be like, oh, you're a terrible cat parent. But I'm gonna ask for y'all's advice. Because she keeps peeing outside of her litter box. She'll pee on if we leave any cloth clothing on the floor. She'll pee on us in bed if we're like, sleeping in bed all the night, and she screams and she'll just pee on us. But she poops in her litter box, and when she has a special litter box so she doesn't have to go as far as the rest of the cats. She has a special small cat litter box that only she can use, but she pees on us and on the floor and on stuff that she shouldn't be peeing on, but she poops in the box perfectly. So I think it's a behavioral issue. Everything I've looked up says it's a behavioral issue. She has an enclosed litter box now, but I want one that has like a little stairwell and you go around the corner to go inside the litter box that like only big enough for her. So I'm gonna try that, but I don't know what to do because it's really frustrating. We've been sleeping on the couch for like a week because every time we sleep in bed she pees on us. So I don't know. I could lock her out of the bedroom, but then we're going to hear her crying all the time, and I'm not really ready for that. And I'm just setting my under eyes with the powder right now. I'm not going to set the rest of my face because we're going to do those creams. And normally I would set my under eyes with my sponge, but I don't have a sponge today. But yeah, I was just looking for advice. If you have any, like, easy ways to correct that kind of behavior. We have a litter attractant. We got some expensive litter attractant to make her, like, you know, cats who are not litter trained to go to the box, and she's litter trained because she poops in it just fine. And it smells like alfalfa. Something about the litter attractant smells like alfalfa, but for some reason she won't pee in her box, and it's just, I don't know what's going on. She has a checkup. She's perfectly good in health. Because actually when we got her adopted, they gave us a coupon for a free checkup. It was really nice. But yeah, not the most, like, positive, you know, vibe for a video. Probably not the most appropriate thing to ask the internet, but I feel like everyone has different experiences and a lot of you have cats, so I'd like to know. Anyways, for my contour and blush liquid moment we're doing today, we're using the Bionic Bronzer and Bionic Blush from Milk Makeup. This might not be the right shade. They have 3 different shades of this. This is the one that looks the lightest, but it looks a little warm. I'm going to take this other brush now, people use for cream products. I'm going to take a little bit for my contour. Do I contour under my chin with the cream products too? Because that might be a little weird. Just going to tap it on, I guess, and then we'll buff. Don't really know. I'm scared this is going to take away my foundation because I'm, like, stabbing into it kind of, but I'm using the angle of the brush to get the contour. Yeah, I missed 3 days in a row of uploading, so I'm filming this on Monday. You're going to see this on Tuesday. But I didn't post Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, which is today. And I feel like so behind. I had a video ready for Sunday, but just some things fell through. It's not going to be out till over a week from now. Because the company I was working with is, like, on vacation. They're not able to approve my video or whatever. So I feel like slacking, even though I was only Saturday, which is my normal missing upload day, and Monday missing an upload, but having those 3 in a row, they're different weeks technically, but 3 in a row felt bad, y'all. It felt bad. It feels bad right now, so hopefully I can, you know, get back on track with that. I feel like when I miss 3 uploads in a row, I'm like, oh, am I even gonna be relevant anymore when I come back? Like, I'm not relevant now, but, like, I feel like if I miss a couple days, everyone's forget that I exist. I don't know, man. I'm putting the blush on the same brush. And I'm just gonna put it up higher. I don't care if this blush is a little bit strong. Oh, it's a little too strong. I want it a little bit strong because when I put my setting powder on, I still want to see it, you know? That's why my always concern is with liquid and cream products, is that when I set my face, I don't see it anymore. This is a little patchy. I'm trying to blend it down here. It's not really working. See, if I had a sponge, I would just go over everything and it would just, like, loosen up nicely. I don't have that option. All I have is my foundation brush to, like, let it blend easier with the leftover foundation on the brush. That's my problem. Like, either the cream products are too strong. Like, I feel like it's a little too strong. I think it's gonna be fine after it's set. But it's either too strong, like I choose the wrong color and I can't blend it out, or it's too subtle and then I feel like I have to go back over it with powder products like I always every single time do. Which I'm not going to do today to be different, but we'll see if I can actually see this blush and bronzer, you know, once everything's set. For the highlight, I'm going to take the Jeffree Star Supreme Liquid Frost. Sorry, Liquid Frost, not Supreme Frost, Liquid Frost. On a brush. Boop. Ah, no, it fell on my leg. It fell right off this brush and fell on my leg. Let me just scoop that off. I picked it back up off my leg. It's so weird that it just didn't even sit on the brush properly. And this is too much. Okay, I'm gonna wipe the rest of this off. I feel like I have too much on it. And then I'm gonna try to blend this out. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my foundation. And I want a glassy, really bright, vibrant highlighter. I feel like the highlighter looks okay, but it's kind of blending into my blush. The blush is very glowy and, like, I know it's called Bionic. Like, I look in some lights and it's like nothing, and I look in some lights it's like really bright pink. And I'm gonna take my finger and blur out the edges of this. I feel like I got it too far in the inside of my cheek, like too far in. But I'm kind of here for those moments. People are like, oh, you brought your highlight too far in. But also, you look like a beautiful glazed donut. So what's the issue, you know? And then I want to tap it on the top of my Cupid's bow and a little on my chin. I'm going to go back in with that foundation brush and just blot where I think I might have brought it in a little too far, but I also kind of live for how it looks. So I have a lot of cream on now, and my face isn't set just my under eyes so they wouldn't crease from the concealer. I'm going to set the rest of my face with powder now, and then I'm going to do one more. So we're doing 4 different tricks that I don't normally do today. I'm going to line my lips before I put liquid lipstick on. Okay, I set my face. You can definitely still see the highlight. I think it's really nice. I feel like I did lose some of the blush. You know, all I did was set my face with a Milk Makeup setting powder. I know it's been discontinued, but I'm trying to use it up. Especially since I'm almost out of my Fenty powder, which is my favorite one, and I'm waiting for them to go to Ulta, you know, before I restock it. But, yeah. I mean, the highlight looks really pretty. It's really glittery, and I think that's why I see it so much, is that it's just a super glittery, and I put a ton of it on. Probably more so than I would use from powder highlight. Akasha. This is baby Akasha. The one with behavioral issues. And she's a little crybaby. And she's also not growing up. I want her to be bigger already because she's so much work when she's a baby. So, yeah, if you have any advice on helping her not be a bad baby, that'd be great. Anyways, I feel like I did lose some of the contour and blush moment from putting powder on. Again, I could just do a whole another makeup technique that a lot of people do and they just don't powder their face, but I'm not about that life. So I'm not willing to commit to that yet. I'm going to line my lips now. I never line my lips. I use a liquid lipstick all the time, so it's full coverage. It's all I need. But I'm going to line to see if it makes any difference. I'm going to try to overline a little bit today as well. So we're going to see if this makes a difference. And now I have loose glitter all over my freaking face from that highlighter. Such a mess. I look like a clown. Okay. Lips are lined. I'm going to use Teabag from Jeffree Star as my liquid lipstick for this one. Oh, and the color of the lip liner was Nude from Gerard Cosmetics. Okay, so this is my finished look. Now, I know with a lip liner, it's supposed to be slightly darker than the lip color you put on top of it, but since it's liquid lip and it's full coverage anyways, it kind of just erased the work that I did. But I feel like it was a good example of, like, you know, what other people do during their lip routines that I don't typically. And I do think it was nice to have an outline. However, when I went over with the liquid lip, I felt like I was trying to cover up the lines I already drew to make them look better. So I didn't think it was really productive. For me, I think the highlighter moment is beautiful. However, up close, I feel like I just have like little specks of highlighter all over my face that shouldn't be there. And my hair dyed my neck kind of blue, which is kind of weird too. For the bronzer and blush moment, they blended out really easily. Both these products I hadn't tried before, they blended out really nicely, except I did feel like I lost it a little bit when I did powder it, which is why typically I go over any cream products with a powder over top of it just for a little extra oomph. But I could live like this. I don't think it's that bad. Like, honestly, I don't think I need any other shading or anything. Maybe I would, like, put a little more contour just to not round my face out. However, in the light, I do see, like, the pop of pink. Like, it's a different shifty kind of blush. Like, I don't see any here, and then I turn like this, and I see the pink radiance, which could be my computer screen now that I think about it. Do I see it on this side? No, I don't. Okay, I'm seeing rays of pink from my computer screen on my face. That's lovely. Stupid of me. But I think it's really nice. I honestly would definitely do the foundation brush for the foundation and concealer again because it was really easy. Like, I was always worried that it's gonna leave streaks and it's not gonna have the good coverage. My under eyes look great. Like, I really thought I was gonna lose a lot of coverage with the concealer under there, but I mean, it didn't lose coverage. And I was thinking I was gonna get like this bottom eyeshadow they put on and the mascara. Thought I was gonna get concealer in it, but I just kept blending downwards and it worked. Like, I don't know why I'm so scared of different things that I don't do. Like, I know everyone has a routine. That's why I wanted to change mine today. But the foundation brush is really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Sorry I ranted about, like, things, you know, expanding printers and heat presses and wanting to buy a house, my cat peeing on me. Sorry I ranted about those things, but I feel like in a get ready with me video, you just want to have a little bit of chit chat. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, have a great day.